Hey guys, Icy here. In this video, we're going to go over the Scorion's Feast set and see if it's actually OP or just complete trash for PvP healers. So let's get into it. Alright, so Scorion's Feast is a light armor set that can be found in the Dread Cellar dungeon. It has a line of max magicka, magicka recovery, and a line of weapon and spell damage. This is a solid stat lineup for a healer or support playstyle for PvP, and the fifth line reads, when you deal damage with a fully charged heavy attack, you gain an imbued aura for 10 seconds, granting you and up to 3 other group members 307 magicka and stamina recovery. This effect can occur once every 20 seconds. If you deal damage with a fully charged heavy attack with an imbued aura active, consume it and gain an overflow aura for 10 seconds, granting you and up to 3 other group members 307 weapon and spell damage. Okay, so now let's break down this set piece by piece. First thing to know is that you need to proc this set off of a heavy attack. This is great for PvP healers because heavy attacking is a very natural part of the playstyle. Heavy attacking with your restoration staff will return a ton of magicka back, as well as proc the major mending passive, which will boost your healing done by 16%. The second thing is when you do your heavy attack, this will proc the first effect of this set, which gives your team magicka and stamina recovery. My initial reaction is that this is okay. The range of the aura is about 12 meters, which is the same as the Hades Hearth set, and 307 recovery is a nice number, but most often in PvP, everybody constructs their builds to account for their individual sustain. Additionally, in terms of providing resources for your team, they would benefit more from activating synergies to proc the Undaunted command passive to restore a percentage of their max stats, or from actual abilities like energy orbs and luminous shards. The third thing is the granting you and up to 3 other group members. This is fine. It kind of gives you the idea that it could be used in BGs or small scale content in the open world, but when you're in larger groups, everyone is running all over the place, in and out of your aura, so it's hard to keep it consistent with whatever it is that people are doing. And the fourth thing is, in order to gain access to the overflowing aura that grants you and your team a damage increase, you need to proc it during the imbued aura phase. I think this is an okay mechanic. I like the visibility of it because the bright red is really noticeable and it matches the same amount of 307 weapon and spell damage as powerful assault. And finally, the last point, this can occur once every 20 seconds. So to understand how this works, the 20-second timer begins the moment this set activates. If you do not proc the overflowing aura, then you will only have the imbued aura active for 10 seconds and have to wait 10 more seconds until you can activate the set again. Now, if you were to activate the overflowing aura as quickly as possible, which is about having the imbued aura active for 3 seconds, overflowing aura for 10 seconds, this will give you a 13-second total of the set being active and a 7-second downtime until the next possible activation. Now, ideally, in a perfect world, we would want to minimize the downtime of that overall timer, so we would do our best to proc the set when imbued aura is around the 9-second mark, where then procking overflowing aura for 10 seconds gives us a total uptime on the set for 19 seconds and a 1-second downtime until you can proc the set again. And when I phrase it like that, it seems pretty good, but again, this is all just theory. So, what do I think about Scorion's Feast? I like the idea, but it's just not meant for PvP. In actual application, enemy players are too mobile and always trying to get out of your line of sight, which can cause your heavy attacks to cancel halfway through. You can also be stunned during your heavy attack, which might cause you to actually miss your window of opportunity to proc the overflowing aura. Equally, since we are heavy attacking so often, you don't really have the luxury of choosing when you want this set to proc. The Scorion's Feast set strikes me more for better use in a PvE 4-person dungeon or arena context, where it's a little bit more calm and you can properly maximize your setup times with little to no pressure from your environment. But even then, you're competing with other sets like Spell Power Cure and Powerful Assault, which require way less effort to activate. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about Scorion's Feast down in the comments, or if you have any PvP healer questions you'd like me to answer. See ya.